election, early voting has been a major story.
WCPO 9 News anchor Brett Pagansky is live in Norwood. All right, Brett, Hamilton County, just one of the places reporting record in-person early voting.
And they are expecting high voter turnout this election cycle, projecting between 70 and 74% of the eligible voters. And that number could end up exceeding the 2020 election. Now, with all of the high turnout coming out this election cycle, the experts we spoke with are really just trying to stress that these numbers do not indicate who's going to come out on top. How was the early voting in there?
Perfect. Smooth. Real easy, real fast. I lost my wife, but real easy, real fast.
Whether you're Democrat,
what's going to work out best for you is I've always believed in, and that's how I've always voted.
Republican,
It's pretty good. Everything was explained real careful in there on the ballots and stuff like that.
or independent, hundreds of thousands voted early in Hamilton County.
It's no longer a badge of Republican honor to vote on Election Day or a badge of Democratic honor to vote early.
University of Kentucky political science professor Stephen Voss says 2024's election is showing early voting is popular, convenient, and bipartisan, but it does not indicate results.
Sometimes people split their tickets. Republicans vote for a Democratic candidate, Democrats vote for a Republican candidate. What makes early voting even more confusing.
Speaking of confusion, we noticed dozens of people showing up to the Hamilton County Board of Elections after early in-person voting closed Sunday.
And I'm sure like many of these other people out here now, they thought they at least had till today. I'm sure I'm not going to be the only one disappointed with it either.
In Ohio, more than 2.5 million people cast their vote early. In Indiana, it's more than 1.5 million. And Kentucky's reporting a new record for early turnout with nearly 793,000 votes cast.
My hope is that now that we're seeing that Republicans and Democrats all seem to want to do it, that the politicians will start listening to that and stop making it so inconvenient.
Former Ohio Democratic Party Chairman David Pepper says the long lines outside some polling stations indicate lawmakers need to look at making early voting more convenient.
It'd be like declaring that we have one, Bureau of Motor Vehicles location per county. Everyone would say, why? Well, that's what they're doing with early voting.
And there was a little bit of confusion on the early voting today. We saw dozens of people walking up here to the Hamilton County Board of Elections wondering if they can cast an early in-person ballot. Of course, that ended last night. So if you still need to cast your ballot, you have to do it at your local precinct. Of course, the polls open at 6:30 in the morning and they go till 7:30 at night. We're live in Norwood tonight. Brett Pagansky, WCPO 9 News.